Hey guys, it's me, Cabe, and this is my Watchmen build. So I just read Watchmen. It's one of my favorite comics I've read in a long time. Really good. If it's a little bit mature. Well, it's pretty mature compared to most comics I normally read. Actually, really not so much, but it's still pretty mature. It's really good though. It's one of my favorite ones, and yeah, it's one of my favorite comics and books in general that I've read in a long time. So yeah. I'm going to be showing you this build that I made to commemorate my enjoyment of Watchmen. So, let me move this dude, and I'll show you him in a second. But, so I made Dr. Manhattan and Rorschach. First, let's take a look at Rorschach. So, Rorschach, the masked vigilante right here, is maybe my favorite character in the whole series. So right here you can see he has his fedora has the purple, can't really see it, but it's like a dark purple band on it. And then you can see he has his famous mask on. And yeah, he's got a scarf. And then I found this build that, well, this, a little tiny notebook on this print. So I decided to use it. That was perfect. I already had a little space for that. I could put the trench coat and the trench coat kind of look to it already, and I had the journal that I used for Rorschach's journal. And then you can see I did the purple pants and the tiered trench coat bottom right there. So yeah, you can see all that. And then he has his brown shoes. And he has a gun, and yeah. So I think that's pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah. I think he turned out pretty awesome. And he's got his brown gloves. Yeah, there he is. Just let me give you a full 360. Okay. So, yeah, there he is. Now, here is Dr. Manhattan. And you cannot see him. So, put the big one back there. Take the small. Okay, still can't. So yeah, you can see both of them. So here's let me just take him off this. Let's get it down to a smaller size. So yeah, I'm using a little hose piece to connect him there and then turning him a little bit. So you can see he has, these colors don't really line up, all of them, so I just wanted to make it at least a little bit better with these flames and stuff. Flame pieces to represent, how he's manipulating matter. He's got a custom face that is okay, I think. I think I captured it a little better than I did with this other one that I made, which is just pretty garbage in itself. You can't even really see it because it's all so dark with the print job I did. And so yeah, see him, and yeah, he's got, and then that's also a custom Sharpied on piece. And yeah, so here he is. And has this little stand I made for him, so that I can put him up on the shoulder of this guy. And so before I put him on there, I can show you this. Because he can exist in multiple places at a time, I thought it was appropriate, to actually have him be floating above the other bigger version of himself. So yeah, right here you can see he has the symbol on his forehead, the two white eyes, and then you can also turn this. So I wanted him, I saw, like the Ant-Man and Ares superhero figs, even though the Ares one is off scale, but, sorry about that. Holding the tripod with my hand, but, yeah. Let me show you this there. See, you can turn his head due to this joint area. He's got the symbol on his forehead. He's got his abs, and because there's 7 studs long altogether, it's really hard to line up. And I just ended up doing it on underneath the stud area. It's got these pieces for shoulders connected to make it look more natural. It's got this, you can attach a guy right there. I'm not going to show it because it's a hard process to. Yeah, you can see you can attach it there. Move his arm or shoulder due to a Technic pin connection. And yeah. And it's just underneath where the stud areas. It's got these slants to represent the shoulders. It's got his legs. I think I captured a big minifigure pretty well, I think. And so yeah. Now let's take a look at this. So this is the build that I made for my Watchmen MOC. This is where all the main figures stand on. So right here, I should eat this. So you got trash can. That can, it's just inside there. I've got my extra head that I made, and that's the reason it's so dark is because I used, the Sharpie. I had to Sharpie on the blue, and it didn't line up. So yeah, it's pretty junk, and I put clay around it to blend it all in, and it's garbage. That piece, just okay. As you just saw, it's all using all tile pieces mostly. And, yeah, you got wreckage and stuff in this, and you can attach this anywhere you want on these studs. So I want to give it a lot of different poses I can make it into, depending on what I want to do. I really like how I can fit the trash can there, and I didn't even realize that till a little bit ago. So, yeah. And then, also, you got this manhole cover, and telephone pole. Not a telephone pole, a lamppost. See, it's got this little piece on it, a little Technic pin connector thing. I don't know what that is, what you call that. You got a little clip, comes out from a pole piece, connected to this pole piece, dish, and the yellow light. I think captures a nice mood pretty well. It's attached on right there, like that. So you can have it like be smashed over or hanging down or something. So yeah, I tried to make as many poses as I could get, and I think I accomplished that pretty well. Then on the bottom here, you can see we've got, if I can move out of the way so you can get the light in there. But yeah, you can see I had a white flat stud piece, and I didn't want to buy a yellow one and go searching for one, so it's colored over a yellow Sharpie, 2 black eyes and a smile, and then just a little red dot, and I think actually looks a lot like the blood splatter in the book. And you can see it's going in, this manhole cover. What leads into is also this little sewer drain. Right there. So though that's kind of an illegal brick technique where it's in between the studs connected there, and you got all this like grayish, dark grayish sludge leading it into the sewer, like in the comic. And then, so what I can do, and you can see it's all black and dark gray around. It's got these for a reason, so I can take these and I can put it this way as well. And I originally wanted to build every main character: Silk Spectre, Comedian, Ozymandias, Comedian, well, I just say Comedian, Night Owl, all of them, and I had it all planned out, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and so I decided these were my favorite characters, and I had already built most of them, so I decided, I'll just keep these two. I'm not going to go looking on Bricklink for more parts. So Bricklink can get pretty expensive after a while, because it's only $1, and that ends up being like $80 by the time you're done shopping, and so, yeah, at least for me, especially build all these bases so they would all line up to the same standard. So yeah, I just wanted to give it a lot of mobility, and so you could make it all kinds of stuff, like you could have this being spilled or something, I don't know, so it'd be dumping all that out, I don't know. You could build a lot of different things, I think, though, with this thing I built, so you can put all these around anywhere you want. And so I really did, my main goal was so that it could be as posable as you wanted it to be. If this ever became a set or anything, I don't know, probably wouldn't be, because, Lego doesn't really appreciate adult sets being made, especially for ideas and stuff. And so, right there, connects on. That's got 3 connection points, so it really holds on. So until you can see all the cracks of this guy. But, yeah, I tried to build this smaller build. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll try and post some more videos in these upcoming weeks. So, yeah, have a nice day, and see ya.